Thank you to our sponsor, NordVPN, and they protect your internet connection and privacy online better and faster than anyone. And it's easy to use. You just connect with one click or enable auto connect for zero-click protection. And with over 5,300 servers in 60 countries, you can find a server near you with better speed or in a faraway location for more content. And the speed, forget about it. It's confirmed by speed tests. NordVPN is the fastest VPN out there. And you can connect up to 6 devices on every major platform. Even your Android TV supports NordVPN. Plus, you can access from everywhere, so you don't have to miss your favorite content while traveling or out and about. You can stay home virtually. So check it all out and get started at nordvpn.com/Neebs and use code Neebs to get a 2-year plan plus 4 additional months with a huge discount. That's nordvpn.com/Neebs with promo code Neebs. Thank you, NordVPN.
Check. Hey,
hello.
Hey.
Hi.
That's a better
Mike.
check
That
for
works.
us.
Hi.
That's
That's
a
a
better
better check.
Hello. Am I loud enough? Check 1, 2.
I can turn it up.
Okay.
All right. Hey!
Yo.
Hey!
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast.
Feel like
Yes.
I feel like my levels are the lowest of everybody.
They're always the lowest.
I know. They
Yeah.
always are.
You don't
because
wanna
when
hear
you get
me.
excited, you get jacked up, and then
You
yeah,
do.
yeah.
It's like,
Sorry.
you know what? And seriously, everyone should be a little conscious when they talk like that.
I'm a professional voice actor, so
No.
I'm usually conscious of mic placement and where my mouth goes, Neebs.
I
Yeah.
think we should talk like we talk in normal life.
No, you
Yeah,
can
you
still
should
be
try
Your
that.
conscious
normal
of it.
talk,
You
and
don't do
as I
that.
can see
Look
the
at my
levels.
levels. You can't even see them.
Is this good? Is this good,
Yeah, you
Simon?
can.
How are my levels?
If you want to be like
Great.
Neebs.
Look at everybody else's levels and look
Yeah,
at
just
mine.
disregard everybody's feelings in production.
I will say this: whenever I'm adjusting my audio on anything I've ever edited, I actively get mad at Neebs
Oh, do
every
you?
single time I
For
do.
what?
Every
I just
time.
get angry at your dumb voice
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how soft
Hold on
you
a
talk,
second
as
now.
if
Hold
we're-
on.
That's the voice I got. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I mean, use it. You know.
yeah.
Don't go down.
Just have
Fucker,
awareness.
go ahead.
Oh, we raising my levels
Yeah,
now?
go
Oh,
a
is
little
that you
bit.
regular talking now? I knew he wasn't going to let it go.
You know how
I
low
knew
it
he
looked.
wasn't going to. Well,
He
you know
might.
what?
You know,
I'm gonna say it
Appsro's
again.
talking through all this, right?
I also know that you were. I'm glad that I can take him out of it. I'll only add him in. You know what? Forget it. I overthink things.
Yeah,
So, what are we playing next?
Well,
God, who knows?
So many choices, but also like you kind of wish there was something we didn't know about yet.
Yeah, that mystery game, that
Yeah.
thing that's out there.
well,
that-
there might be, but we
that
don't know
diamond
about
in the
it
rough.
Well, the first thing is that Ada isn't really excited about too much that we've thrown at her. And even on her own exploration in these games, it's just like,
But
But
she's excited about some options I've been throwing at her.
really,
Yeah.
what?
Just depends on what I don't
Who's
know.
tell?
I don't know what we're gonna do with Battlefield and who's gonna do Battlefield, but yeah, she was excited about possibly doing some Battlefield stuff in a different way. Sea of Thieves at first, she was like, "Yeah, I'm not sure about that because it doesn't have spectator." But then we talked about like if she came in and we're able to kind of look at what we're doing and kind of get in her head how she would cut it because we never did that new stuff. And Appsro
Oh, the
played
Disney
it.
stuff, yeah.
and I said it was fun.
I did. I tried it. Yeah, some of those missions are really good. There's a couple that are like, oh boy, this feels like I'm on a Disney ride, and I wish it would just take me off the ride.
We'll cut that part out.
Yeah, exactly. You cut that part out.
But yeah,
So that's an option.
Okay.
I've also tried, just recently, I've tried Fallout 76.
Okay.
Because I heard the game's better, jump back in now. The way they do questing in that game is so fucking backwards. It makes
I remember you
zero
talking about it
sense.
the other day, and it made me mad hearing that.
Yeah. So there's like a story. So I thought like, oh, I'm gonna get a private server, and there's gonna be a story that will just be attached to the server, and we'll go through it. The way the story works is like everybody has to complete these objectives. So it's like, okay, the game gives you a quest. Go into this cave and find this key. All 4 of the people have to go in and pick up the fucking key.
Fuck that.
just like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you design it this way?
Oh.
Well-
And I guess they designed it that way because Fallout typically is a single player.
So if 3 went and did it, they couldn't move on unless the 4th did it?
No, not quest. Yeah, one person could move on quest-wise. So
One-
theoretically,
okay.
you could just follow one person and they go on quest
Yeah.
if you're in a 4-man team.
Yeah.
But then you don't, like, other characters don't get the experience from the quest.
So like
Which
if
makes zero fucking sense.
well, like if Neebs is in the first grade and I'm not there with him and he completes the first grade, it doesn't mean I get, even though like we're friends, I don't get to go second grade with you.
Well, like teams, though, I'd be like, hey, Neebs, you go knock out first grade. Thick, go knock out second. I'll get third. And then we'll meet back
That's
here
how it
and
works.
go to high
That's
school.
how school should work.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a shame too because the world's gorgeous. The map's huge. You got a lot of shit to do in it. But yeah, just the way that questing works is so infuriating.
So do you
So
have
that's
to
not going to
quest?
happen.
No, you could just run around and explore, but then like, what's the point of anything?
So that's pretty much
There's
talked
no,
about
there's no
and
story to tell. It's
rejected.
like
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I mean, kind of. I mean, because then really the objective is like, oh, we found a building. What's in the building? Stuff.
There's no overall.
That's it.
Well, what's
Which
the
I
harm
guess
in-
could be okay. Like well. See, I think like something like 7 Days to Die doesn't really have any story purpose.
No.
But there is always that prep
The
because
event.
you know
There's an
something's
event.
coming. There's
Yeah.
there's something. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, that keeps our story moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Fallout, nothing like that.
No, not so far. And maybe I will discover something. Like maybe it's just it's early because I've only played it maybe I don't know, only about 3 or 4 nights by now.
When did that come out?
Came out a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute now, hasn't it? And it's finally now respectable.
Well, people have been saying it's been fixed for a while,
Have
though,
they?
too, right?
Okay.
Well, it's not. Yeah, like it's not respectable from where I'm standing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, and they're in a weird position too because they, typically cater to a single player audience.
Well, then don't make a game that's not a single player.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah,
thing
right?
they did with like I guess when they first released it, the idea was you just run around and run into buildings and like there's stories to discover in buildings by reading notes, which is the most boring fucking thing ever. And then everybody got mad. It's like, there's no story here. There's no like real Fallout story. And it's like, okay, fine, we'll add it. But they had to keep it, because they have a typical single player fan base, they had to keep the story where you could play it solo. And then so that's why everybody's disconnected from it. It's
I
just
see.
it's
Okay.
weird decision on top of weird decision.
Now, if I don't care about XP
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to be with you as you go through the story, is that doable?
Probably.
'Cause,
But I guess the downside
I don't
is
play
like
Subnautica, but we'll do it, and it's
I know.
fun.
Well, I mean, there's not 2 players there, but I mean, I guess the downside is I level up, so all of a sudden I'm level 30, you're still level 15, and the game starts throwing level 30 creatures at us
So we
all
just
the time.
all get demolished.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah. So anyone following just gets annihilated.
So if we have to all go in and get a key, then why don't we just all go in and get a key?
It's an option too.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the unpopular. This is the unpopular.
Opinion.
Yeah. But I think that if we played games where we were with each other the entire time, it also wouldn't be a bad thing. I think that it just needs to be done differently. We need to speak differently or whatever. When it comes down to being in a video or like I just did Deep Rock Galactic today or put it out and it's something that whatever. It was just
We were
long.
with each other pretty much
the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course it's annoying and it's harder to tell the story. And I get the reasons why it's done the other way, but for a show, it can be done all together.
I mean, that's exactly what
episode.
people that play the game with friends experience.
That's it. And we cater our games for that one thing, and maybe we could do one that's just completely like that. All of us together all the time, and it's totally.
Well, Deep Rock would be a good candidate for that.
Yeah.
I would gladly play more Deep Rock because
I would too. It's been forever since
Yeah.
we even played that.
And I've played more missions that are wonderful. There's one mission I played not too long ago where like this big mining, I guess, platform drops, and then you have to connect all these hoses to it. And then like bugs are coming in the entire time. They're breaking the hoses. You're having to repair it. You're having to mine enough fuel. Once you mine enough fuel, then you have to get the hell out. But it was fucking tense. There was always shit going on. It's a fun game, and they've put a lot of love into it.
I had fun when we played it. I guess the drawback on that is no spectator, correct?
Oh yeah, and I'm
which
not
is
even
fine.
saying
Yeah,
that
I think,
should be it.
Not
But
a deal breaker.
no, sound design and making it sound right, obviously, and just the right music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
No,
know. I mean, you guys
Yeah,
might
you don't
watch
need-
this and be like, it's too long, but I liked it. I
No,
had it
you
for
don't
so
need
long.
spectator to make a video good. Of course, but it's just an added bonus when you have it.
Yeah, and like I tried No Man's Sky recently, and it still felt like No Man's Sky, a little bit too big.
Yeah, way too big.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the game. It wouldn't. I don't think it would work for us. There's so much fucking reading.
yeah.
and menus. I mean, God, I know how we handle, just dealing with inventory and inventory management. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no.
I think it would be really cool to have a series that, no spectator, we're all together, but it's as much love and attention is put into editing it as anything else that we do cinematically.
Yeah, and I felt like we've played every damn survival game out there, at least all the good ones.
It's like, let's not worry about fucking surviving. We have plenty of things that we already survive in.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
still
not
got Ark,
getting
we
out
still
of
got
that
Rust.
right
No,
now.
of course.
Yeah.
There's survival stuff. Let's not do survival.
However, we did get an email today from Brandon at Paddle Creek Games, who has developed a game called Fractured Veil. We watched the trailer and saw a little bit of gameplay.
It's looking good.
And
Yeah.
I believe he was thinking Neebs when he made this game, because Neebs is not like cold weather.
I don't.
He based this game in Hawaii.
I'm not built for cold weather.
Aloha, Neebs.
Well,
Aloha.
Right. Aloha.
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 Boy.
Rallies.
Aloha.
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 Mm-hmm.
Simon.
Aloha, Simon.
Aloha.
Appsro.
Hey!
Aloha.
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 But yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna respond back to him. I'm gonna respond with an aloha.
Yeah.
And
Do that.
And then actually, please
and a
respond
mahalo.
with 5 alohas.
Yeah, this is Fractured Veil. It's not out yet. I guess they're slated to come out next year. But
Yeah.
it's a survival game being worked on. And we saw a little bit of it. It's like he is trying to put quest into the game, which I
That'd be cool.
appreciate. And it sounds like he's been a game developer for what? What did he say? 12 years, something like that. And yeah, he's trying to make the survival game he's always wanted to see.
It's
So
looking really nice so far. But
Yeah.
It's a noble goal.
And
I'll say that.
Absolutely.
That's been one of our complaints in some of our series is it's all PvP or environment, but no objectives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conan did a pretty good job at working some things
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Conan was pretty good.
That's another thing that people, would like to see come back.
yeah, it's an option as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
It's an
Conan's on
option
there,
list. I wouldn't mind playing that again, but
And Ada, didn't she say something about maybe wouldn't mind that either? Or
I don't want to put words in her mouth.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I do. Ada said she would love to more than life
Itself.
Yeah.
I love shoving words
Could
in her
you add
mouth.
a PS for me to say Dora was a little concerned with not seeing any roosters
In Hawaii.
because there's tons of roosters.
I
in
mean,
Hawaii.
it's a big problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
On every island?
I'm pretty sure every island. Well,
Okay.
maybe not. Well, yeah, maybe. Okay, whatever.
Maybe
they
it's
could
just
be
on Rooster Island.
just
Right.
the smaller, lesser known island. But,
Yeah, they're rooster lovers.
Oh, your
I mean-
Airbnb was so cheap.
I feel like little zombie roosters would be fantastic in that game.
Yeah, but he was like, "Hey, I want to get on Discord with you guys and find out what you would need, like
Ooh,
Spectator
Roosters.
mode.
spectator, roosters.
Roosters.
yeah.
What else, Neebs?
That's
Spaceships.
about it. That covers everything, I think.
Space Hawaii.
Lassos. Want to be able to grapple and lasso people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, grappling hooks are great in every game.
I want to be able to revive. Well, they probably have
Roosters.
I'd like to be able to drive a car, too.
Well,
We have cars.
there's
I
probably
don't know. I
vehicles
didn't
in
see
there.
There might not be. I don't know. There's no fucking gas stations to fuel up.
We don't know.
The
we just saw a
system's
little
down.
Bit. We don't know.
We do. There's thousands of these, fucking mutants running around. You think they're fucking running a go-gas?
Some might be running a go gas.
All right.
That'd be fun, huh?
And
Yeah.
another game that we've kind of looked at, Volcanoids. Is that the name of the game?
Volcanoids, yeah. I think Volcanoids looks very cool. I haven't played it, but the trailer looks neat.
I like it.
That's the one where you're.
I haven't
it's kinda
played it, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a steampunk. You
Yeah.
live on a drill.
Yeah.
And you're trying to figure out why this volcano keeps popping off on this
That's
island.
right.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
like the look of that too. And then Green Hell we've also looked at for a minute.
Yeah, Green Hell is. I've played it and it's good, but it's tough.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we would do at it.
Right.
I think a couple of us would do very poorly.
Now there's this elitist angle. Simon, notice how we're on this side of the room.
Hey,
it's really-
okay. It's okay.
Hey, visually for me, Volcanoids.
Volcanoids
That's a
looks
pretty
cool.
game.
Yeah.
You keep building onto your drill.
I think you expand it. I think when you start, it's small, and then it's
Okay.
And then there's also Void Train, right?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
So that's another one.
I watched a little gameplay of that recently, and it seemed pretty damn repetitive. But I don't know. It seemed like slow
it
moving.
did seem slow because I saw some gameplay.
But the positives of something like Void Train and Volcanoids is just that visual difference from our normal lineup.
We've
You know,
never
it's-
done a steampunk.
That's what I'm saying.
series,
Is like,
have we?
Yeah.
you know, if you're doing a Green Hell, it looks like, well, Fractured Veil, not to insult, but it's like just a lush
Yeah, it's like, okay, another jungle. Like,
right.
we've played Ark enough to have been in beaches and jungles.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's a good switch up from that.
Yeah,
One of those other
setting-wise, I
ones
agree.
for sure.
Now, do you have to eat?
I would imagine.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't played it.
Might not be. Might not be a survival. I don't know if it's a survival game.
Which one?
The Volcanoids.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I should have made
What
that
do you know about
clear.
that one? Anything?
No, just what I've seen on Steam.
Does the volcano blow every? Is it like a timed thing?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's a time thing. Every now and then, the volcano goes off, and when it goes off, you're supposed to be back on your ship and underground.
Somewhere safe.
Yeah, and then when you come back up from underground, there's like it has a pretty cool system where the entire island gets covered in ash. So when you come back up, all the trees have lost the leaves, all the grass is dead. It's like, oh god, the volcano just went off, and then over time, all
back,
the greenery
all
comes
lush.
back, all it becomes lush again, and then the volcano pops off again.
Sounds
So
fun.
it's got kind of a cool system. And yeah, there's a time. I don't know if that's a thing we can control because that's something too. When we play, we like to be able to control time.
Daily volcano blasts.
yeah.
Daily.
You know what we play that we can't control time in is fucking Valheim.
Yeah, that was a challenge in Valheim.
Yeah.
Ada could change time in that game, but it only affected her end. So she could. It could be
Yep.
night. She could make it morning. All of us would not see the change to morning. We would still be stuck in nighttime.
Right.
Which is and that game's so dark. That's a game that a lot of the times we were really wishing like, man, I wish we could make it daytime right now to actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because that game is inherently dark. And I love that game, and I had a lot of fun with it.
It is fun. I don't like the way it looks, but as we were progressing, I was enjoying it more.
Yeah, you really get to build your own. Like once the village starts coming together, and you're establishing different outposts, and you kind of build out that world. It's like Minecraft. You know, when you start, you have nothing, and then hours in, you're like, man, look at this cool little space we've built. to
Let
play
me
in."
down a little bit was beat the second boss, and you get that next skill you can choose from. It was better
Chopping
tree cutting.
trees.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Let's make those more fun, huh? Can we make those more fun? Because
Right.
that seems like an upgrade you'd do at a bench with you know what I mean,
Yeah.
with just a better tool.
And I was happy about it. I was like, I can cut trees faster.
Yeah, I
Fuck
know.
yes,
It's
man! I can build so much stuff quicker.
I get more feathers if I kill a bird.
Yes.
That's the third boss.
But you could pick whichever boss
Make
you
a
wanted to
pillow.
fight next, or do you have to go in order?
You should go in order because you're not going to be geared.
Okay.
Like you could theoretically try to beat the next boss.
Yeah.
But you're going to be way underpowered.
Because you said there's a power that allows the wind to be at your back when you're in a boat.
Yes.
That sounds super useful.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It
We
Well,
had
I can
some-
dig on that
yeah.
power. That power's
Because
cool.
we sat in boats for a long time. Mm-hmm. Too long.
Yeah. because the wind, going right into the wind. The game
Oh,
knows.
screw that.
And
The
that's
game
called
knows
blowjob,
when you're going in,
I
like
believe.
you're trying to go somewhere.
I was so lucky the first time that I did when I got on the boat, and I think it was titled something like Captain Simon, one of the episodes.
Yeah, you were.
So, just because I was able to,
Steer.
I was able to steer and just happened to be not going into the wind that day.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
we all
It was just-
remember. We all remember Captain Thick.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
yeah.
Woo, what a ride that
Well,
was.
it's just because he was going in. It's shitty. I got totally lucky.
But he thought we were doing something, or he wanted us to
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
He was in
Steer,
charge
that's
of
true.
everything.
Put
That's
the sails
right.
down.
Yeah, no, he was thinking like it
Do
was a
it.
Sea of Thieves ship where everybody
That's
has
right.
a job, and that's something I wish they would add to the game because
mean,
it does like those trips can be so boring, especially when like when the bigger ships where there's like 5 of you. It's like give more objectives or things to do on the ship, or at least make it where everybody can contribute to rowing or
That'd be nice.
something.
Right. And I really do miss Sea of Thieves just thinking about more and more. I mean, it was a very pretty fun game, and they were fun videos to watch.
Oh yeah, no, and that game I like that game a lot. That game does questing right. I mean, sometimes it's a brevity thing. That's another thing we're talking about, like with survival games, like people wanting to add quest into them. Like, cool, keep it simple, stupid, right? Mm-hmm. Because in Sea of Thieves, it's like I gotta give you a quest, and he talks for 5 minutes. It's like, man, this really could have been a minute.
Right.
Tops of just like, hey, there's this hidden treasure over this on this island. I bet if you follow this map, you might find something good. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's all I needed. Just give me the fucking map.
Done.
Tell me where to go.
That should
Yeah.
be a setting in every game.
Yeah.
GTA, especially. Just,
It's the
Give me the brief.
STFU setting.
yeah.
Yeah.
That should be a
STFU
setting.
on.
STFU on.
That should be a setting when you speak to people in real life. You know, there's people out there where you ask them what time it is, and they tell you how to build a watch. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Anybody see Free Guy yet?
Nope.
yeah. I've
No.
seen it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Very GTA-ish.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I don't want to just, I saw it. I liked
That's it.
No, I got
Go check
you.
it out.
You know when you hear, when you just hear that, I liked it. Like you know exactly. Okay.
That's it. Good review.
Well, we've seen them. I've seen a
about
million
brevity.
movies in my life.
We all have, haven't we?
It's hard for someone to write a script that's going to blow your mind.
No, I get it. I get it.
Looked like they were doing something quite creative.
Yeah. I wonder if people that don't play games get that movie.
I was curious about that with because the marketing when they said free guy because they don't make it clear in the trailer, do they?
That it's
the
a video
thing?
game. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Did they?
When I watched
I
it,
thought
I
they
was like,
did.
this feels like I mean, the concept of this movie is a GTA NPC come to life.
But you wonder if your grandma saw the trailer,
Right.
she'd go,
That's
What's
Well,
this
that's
all
what
about?
great. Yeah,
I
they're
don't
not trying to get
understand.
grandma.
The other thing is that
Trying to get gamers.
the world of video games has made more money than the world of films
hugely
Exactly.
for a
You
long
know.
time now.
Maybe
for a
not
long
wrong.
time now. So there are more people playing video games. So I'm guessing more people probably understand it than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
we're not. Yeah, they
no, I'm
didn't
just
make that movie,
looking at
like-
people in my family that
Yeah.
I know that don't know what I do at all.
No.
Uh-huh.
Are they going to go to that movie and just be lost the whole time?
They don't.
They
even-
wouldn't go to
They
the
don't
movie.
even have a movie theater where
That's
your
not
people
the
live.
question.
No, but
We
they
have a
wouldn't.
theater.
But they wouldn't go. They wouldn't go to that movie. Just like I'm not going to see a French film.
They might though. They might have a grandchild
Well, but
and go.
it's not marketed for them, so they're not supposed to go to it. Therefore, yeah, they wouldn't get it. Otherwise,
It's all speculation, you know. I saw something interesting yesterday, a short documentary about at a prison, these people who have been in prison for 20, 30 years that are getting out, and they have this system where they could, this program they were going into where they were putting them in VR to show them the outside world
Oh my God.
and do things like laundry and stuff like that. There was this
Yeah.
reacclimation, and I was like, that's fucking kind of cool.
it is.
That's dystopian. I love it.
Absolutely. It was pretty interesting.
That's got to
Yeah.
be weird to be in prison that long.
Yeah. Oh, no shit. And then they put some VR in your head. And I tell you, when they first did it, it was like one of those shitty put your phone in it things. I was like, what are you guys doing? Come on. But then
Yeah.
they bust out a Vive. And I was like,
Splurge a little
Come
bit.
That'd be
on,
funny if
for
there
the-
was like an option to rob somebody or shank someone.
Oh, they
and that's
had
how
some-
they keep them in jail. It's like, we gotcha.
yeah.
Jimmy failed. He stabbed 3 people in the first 5
Yeah,
minutes.
in court.
Yeah.
They show
fucking
the
back.
footage.
Dale robbed a bank and stole a car.
I was
Listen,
in prison.
Dale was triggered by the cat that he saw in the VR. That made it all
After he got
happen.
the power up, he
Yeah.
went berserk.
But they should have to go to VR court first.
Right. That's true.
Do it all in there.
That's true.
We have been enjoying Rust though. I mean, Rust will be staying because these short seasons, and I do appreciate the game a lot more now, especially now that we can get, I don't know, tougher and fight back. Because that was a little frustrating. And that's how we lost Simon. That's how we
Yeah.
lost Simon. Rest
yeah,
in peace.
I think we'll get Simon back.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's
I don't want
still
him. I don't want him
way
back.
too difficult to game. I don't want to go back.
I
It's
don't
not
want
that
him back.
difficult.
No, I mean I guess the NPCs.
Yeah, they've got.
They're still way fucking
On this
way
next
difficult.
one, we got better weapons. We found a lot of drops. And we got
Yeah.
really good weapons really quick.
We
You
turned the
would've liked
fight. We're fighting back, Simon.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
well, you
it's a
also
good
got to be
feeling, too.
good.
We're not letting the man hold us down.
They don't seem to. Another thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, they don't seem to miss.
They do now.
No, we've
Yeah, they
adjusted
do,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the tank that doesn't
it
miss.
has been adjusted.
Yes.
Oh, because I remember hearing several times, oh, that was adjusted. Then that was every time they never fucking missed.
Yeah.
It's like what?
No,
Also, you were standing
I mean, we were
still.
still killing them. We had the difficulty like all the way up where they just were laser focused. But
They were really good.
I tell you what, don't miss
The tank.
the tank. Yeah.
tank still doesn't miss.
It does
Tank
not
don't
miss. Fuck that tank, dude. I mean,
Sounds like you still got the same fucking problem.
it makes me mad. It's just, yeah.
Well, you'll see.
But I like the challenge. I want it to be kind of hard.
But it's omnipresent. It's not realistic.
Yeah. No,
Neither
no.
were those guys, and I
The
swear
guys are now.
I'm not even gonna.
But we were killing them even with bow and arrow before.
Yeah.
So you get a good gun,
Yeah. Once
got a better chance.
Yeah. Once I got a hold of a good amount of ammo and a weapon, I was not fearful of the bluebies anymore.
Yeah. It's nice.
They were my bitch.
No, we
Yeah.
I was excited to
'Cause you're
see one.
good.
I was like, oh my, I'm gonna
No
kill this
shit.
guy.
Yeah, you guys are good. You guys can shoot good.
Oh, and we saw like some of them, maybe half of them. I don't know because of, I'm not sure why, but they've got the names of the bluebies you killed. You can see the name down in like when
Where
you look
they
at their
grew up,
inventory.
next of
where they
kin,
grew up, what
all
their
that.
How many
family
kids they
info.
have?
But just seeing their name is like, ooh, I just killed Courtney.
Nice. Oh, good for you. I mean, I get why
boy.
you were. I just wasn't good enough to play.
When you loot Courtney,
Yeah.
she should not quite be dead yet. And she's just got a few last
Help
words.
me. Help me. Yeah, yeah. I have a daughter.
Send a letter to my kids.
Shut up.
You see, Deep Rock it was crazy, but you didn't die all the time, and you still were able to shoot things. So like I have so much more fun playing a game
I
like
saw
that.
a game for you the other day. It was called HOA, Hua or something. No challenge. You just play through it. You just
It's a point and click
Oh
and
no,
go
no.
through it.
I get you liking that challenge because you're a capable gamer. I get that. Like I would get it. I would be challenged to do things that I am capable, and I like to be challenged to do things that I'm capable in.
You're capable.
But gaming's not one of
I've
them.
seen you do things in Ark. It's the same.
Aiming and shooting at somebody like that just isn't for me.
I got you. You've gotten so much better over the years, but like
Yeah,
then
but-
throw you in speedrunners, and you're like, holy shit, Simon can
Yeah.
game.
That's a different kind of a
It is. I
completely
get it.
different kind of a
Golf
game.
with friends.
Golf with
Ah.
friends.
Completely
Wow.
different kind of a game.
Maybe Ada would be interested in cutting some golf with friends.
Cinematic series.
Golf with friends. Think about it.
Yeah.
Vic, we were going to add a new segment in this
Oh, man.
particular
That's right.
podcast
Yes.
for fun.
And-
Yeah.
It's called
We got
Tweety
plenty of
McTweet Tweets on the Twitter time.
Tweety McTweet tweets on the Twitter time.
That's it.
I like that.
I do too.
But we're doing a live, real-time AMA. Well,
First time ever.
it's not live for people watching this.
Did I get the platform right? Is it Twitter?
It is Twitter, yeah. So we're going to do an AMA on Twitter. And I'm
A what?
So this is a thing.
AMA.
Ask me
anything.
anything.
Yeah. Isn't the AMAs and awards? that
Yeah.
They do every
American Music Awards.
Sure,
The
okay.
Ask Me Anything awards.
Maybe?
year? American Music Awards. That sounds legit.
It
That
does, right?
does sound like something
I
real.
won several American Music Awards. It's really legit.
Yeah. For your Cheers cover.
Yep.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. Get the fuck out!
Last night downtown there, I didn't even know he was a performer, but one of the people from Will and Grace was at the amphitheater, our new amphitheater, singing classics and stuff last night.
Really?
Will and Grace? Like, was it just Jack?
Was it
or
Will and
One of the
Grace.
two. It's just-
Grace.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that Jack guy.
Jack guy.
Just
Yeah.
Jack.
Just Jack.
Yeah.
I've
Fucking-
watched his videos that he does on YouTube, like in his living room with his boyfriend.
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen any of his stuff? He
I
does
have
like
not,
a
no.
musical stuff, whatever. He's fantastic.
So yeah, apparently
There you go.
he's Live Nation touring act.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's totally comedic. At least the stuff that I've seen while he's doing it. So
Okay.
it's not just him, being like, I'm a serious singer that happens
Right.
to be a comedic actor.
Yeah.
So
Harry Connick's in town, or was, or is, or going to be.
Okay.
You didn't know?
Oh no, I'm a little bit behind on the with the exception of our friend's comedy room. I haven't been looking at so I'm missing out on some good shows apparently.
Okay.
So now what's
Simon-
going there? We got a local comedy room that shut down.
Yeah,
and is
Dead Crow
reopening.
Comedy Club right downtown. It's a good comedy club. Buddy Timmy owns that, and they're opening back up this coming weekend.
So now, yeah, and we're going Friday
on
night.
Friday.
And
Simon.
what's going? I mean, is there any comedian there? Because
Yeah, did
like,
it not say on that link that I don't remember his name?
I
Oh,
think
there was
there
a
was-
guy. I didn't know if that was a guy that owned the bar. Never
no,
heard of him.
No,
no, I think no. It's I have never seen. I've gone to Dead Crow probably 30 times. Like I very much like going there, and I've never had a bad time. I've never seen.
neither have I. You go on
Never.
their weekend
People
shows,
I've
the
never
Friday,
heard
Saturday.
of. If they're fucking headlining,
Their headliners on
they're
point.
good.
Okay.
If and even the local guys. I mean,
not
yeah,
bad.
I've had a few in the beginning where you go like, oh, like literally one or two or three that were kind of like, oh, why
Opener
are you
usually
here?
sucks ass. The second one
I've
that
been
goes a
lucky
little
with
longer
openers.
is like, okay.
Okay.
And then their headliner's usually on fucking point.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, we'll have fun. What you got, Vic?
All right, well, I'm going to put this tweet out right now. So I said, we're doing an AMA for our podcast. First up, Simon. Ask away. Does that make sense? Like, we're going to...
So I guess so. I guess the peeps know what AMA is because I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most people who are internet savvy know.
I was
know exactly
playing
what
a
that
I was
is.
playing a game last night called Slide Into My DMs. I was playing with a group of people who were a little bit older, but my daughter was also there. And one of the words, or one of the answers, it's like Cards Against Humanity, but one of the answers was Ligma. And I knew that these older folks there had no idea what Ligma was. But sitting next to me, my 16-year-old daughter And she was the one reading the question. And she's like, Ligma. Ha! And everybody's like, what's Ligma? She's like, Ligma balls.
I didn't know until right now.
No,
Neither
yeah,
did
yeah.
None of us
I
knew that.
heard.
Is that just a
Ligma.
thing at your
Is
house?
that a new D's
No,
nuts?
no. Ligma's very... Ligma's in right now.
Really?
Ligma.
Ligma
Super hot.
and Bofa.
Botha.
Bofa? A
Bofa.
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 So what's bofa?
Bofa D's nuts.
So it's just D's nuts again. Bofa D.
Bofa D's
D's
nuts. And then
nuts.
Bofa D's
Ligma
nuts.
balls.
All right.
But that's what the kids are doing.
So it's
Yeah.
just D's nuts again, but just with more words.
So I was doing a podcast with you guys who were older, and I was explaining Ligma, and they didn't know what I was talking. Anyways,
Lick my balls.
It's out of control.
What?
What?
There's a new word being invented every single day.
We've done
love
that
it.
forever.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's
many,
happened
many words,
forever.
yeah.
Is that so that
Every
we
day.
can have no connection with the past
Kind
whatsoever?
of. I think it works
No,
that
but
way.
we can. No. Well, I mean, what do you mean? So,
like if we
are
someone
the
were to watch,
connection.
yeah, like if you watched a video from 10 years from now, like okay, they've made a whole new language now. Can't even talk to them.
Generationally, they have to kind of have
you
they'll
gotta have
create
your
their
lingo,
own-
man.
that's why it's
Yeah.
important that we stay
But
with.
it's too much, isn't
Quit
it?
being so
No, it
old
isn't, you
and
dumb
crotchety.
fuck.
Oh, it's them kids talking with their words.
Listen, I don't have a problem with that.
You just sounded like you did.
But you're not. You don't want to have a conversation. You just want to go.
Okay, what's your issue?
I think it's too much.
That
That's-
sounds
no,
like
yeah,
a problem.
yeah.
because for over the generations, like, hey, let's come up with like 7 words this year. Now it's like 7 words a day. Oh,
It's
you
a
don't-
lot
you don't
of
know the
extra
word we made up
words.
10 minutes ago.
No, and it's not my. I don't care.
But there are a lot of extra words. I do see your point because now we've got these like other languages that are happening amongst English, and it's going to be hard for old fogies like me to be able to find the bus
Not
stop.
even old fogey. Let's say you go camping.
No,
for a
I'm
week.
I'm
You
serious.
come back, you don't understand anybody.
I agree
One
with
week.
you.
There's 1,000 words in 1 week.
I seriously agree with you.
How are you supposed to get some Smucker's jam when you can't even understand the language,
I can't
Simon?
even
Oh, you
find
still say
Pepperidge
Smucker's
Farms.
jam?
oh, you mean Smucks? We got Smucks around the corner.
Yeah, I got like 70 Smucks bucks.
Some Smuck Jays.
Smucks Bucks.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
you buy so many, it's like Camel Cash, but
But with Smucker's jelly. You really just gave away $1 billion idea to the
God.
fucking Smuckers.
Smucks bucks.
Yes, Smucks Bucks.
All right, Nerd
It's at the
Uploaded.
bottom of the bottle.
Smucker's cryptocurrency. Smucks bucks.
All right, Nerd Uploaded has a question for you, Simon.
Okay.
Were you actually a carpenter, and for how long?
Good question, person.
Yes, I was a carpenter. I started gutting houses with my buddy Tommy. You know Tommy.
I do.
When I was
Edison.
13 years old. So back in 1907.
Back when Smucks
And,
Bucks was the main currency.
Long fucking time ago.
Turn of the century. We built our
And,
house with the Sears catalog.
And I've pretty much used that as my main way of making a living for until about 6 years ago.
But now you've been doing some construction on our office.
yeah,
a little bit. I
Got
mean,
in
I've been-
here, did some caulking, did
little
some
work.
baseboarding.
A
It
little
was-
baseboard.
It was fun to see. It was fun to see you in your element. Finally.
Yeah, like man, he
Finally.
knows what he's doing today.
I saw him.
Yeah.
I've seen him a lot prior.
No, I've seen you in the past too. You've done work at my house before. You helped me put some floors in.
Right. And I'm not a flooring guy, but I can do it.
Yeah, but it was just nice to see you not confused
Thank
for a
you.
couple days.
Yes. Even though I still get confused because I honestly
You know what we need-
figure it out as I'm doing it.
We need a video where we're putting together stuff and Simon is in charge.
Yep. Because you were in charge when you were here.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to be.
You kept everybody moving. Hey,
Well,
you can do that. You
well,
can do this.
Things were happening that were wrong, and yet some of them, and in a way where you go like, you can't. Whose brush is this? You're just leaving this out. This brush is drying up. Who's?
That's the
Right,
thing.
That's how
this
we
up.
feel every day.
I know.
Here's what we found out. Appsro and Anthony are the Simon of the group when we're renovating.
Oh, absolutely. I have no clue what I'm doing.
He's leaving a roller just caked with paint in the corner for like 2 hours. What could go wrong?
I gotta be fine.
I have little pet peeves about the paintbrushes. Of course, you always
do
got to
too.
wrap them in plastic.
Yeah.
Next
Uh,
question.
Okay.
Okay, from Joel. Joel says, or asks, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A vet. I wanted to be a veterinarian.
That's a good question and a good answer.
And I was allergic, but it was so stupid because I
The
knew I
allergic
was
vet.
allergic to dogs that shed like a lot and cats. So I wanted to get into something and then I'm like, oh, I'll just be a groomer. That's obviously even worse because I'm around cutting the hair.
Yeah, dander everywhere.
Now, Thick, are you answering these people on Twitter?
No, we're answering them here.
Do they know that though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
because
tell
I
them.
said for our podcast.
Okay. They're
Okay.
like, well, what's
Yeah.
he want to be?
Maybe at the end of it, it'll be like, hey, podcast will be out next week. Be sure to listen.
All right.
Yeah. What did you guys want to be?
I wanted to be an architect because I thought I got to draw a lot. And then I was like, well, that's not really drawing, is it? That's just
It wasn't. This isn't Neebs
a
question
lot of
time.
math.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no,
I
He sucked
figured
me into
was-
it.
I know
I
he
didn't want to
did.
answer
I
it.
know.
Well,
you
no,
shouldn't
I,
have-
I think we make our own rules
I
here.
think you understand how this works.
We could all right. Well, is that it? That's it.
Toot
Well,
sweet.
I figured we'd do like 2 each, you know?
Well,
Toot
perfect.
sweet.
2 each.
Yeah, 2
Perfect.
each.
As
So
long
it's
as
a
you
good
guys
start.
are
Next part of the podcast, AMA, Dora.
Bring it.
Let's see what they ask. I
Ask
wonder.
me anything.
Wow.
Anything.
That explains the third A.
What's Ligma mean?
Ligma
balls, motherfucker.
Ligma.
I already like it. I
was
like
very-
more words. I
very-
like
Both
learning
of
new
them.
things. It's great.
I was very proud of my
Both of
daughter.
them.
Bofa.
Yeah.
Man, that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes, peak intelligence right there.
You know, that's one thing that I do. Like, obviously, yes, I'm the oldest one here. I'm an old fucking fogey. But I do appreciate new music. I don't care what the fuck it is. I don't care what genre. I'm never going to be too old for new music that I like. Of course, there's going to be a lot of new music that I hate. Mm-hmm. You know, I think we all are like that musically, where a lot of people get stuck in their shit.
Right,
They're like,
yeah.
oh, I only listen to this stuff. I don't listen to this and that and the other.
Right, right.
So people need to be more open-minded.
I feel like I haven't heard much new music lately.
You got to look for it.
Yeah, you got to
What's new? What do you
I'm
think's
just
new?
saying. Well, things you don't hear on
Get
the
yourself
radio.
a
I'm talking
Spotify
about, I'm talking
account.
about styles.
Oh,
Get a
there's
spot.
I listen to all kinds of
Oh.
style. I
They
got
just-
a Spotify account.
It's kind of like they
I'm just
just
saying
morph.
everything that's coming out is
Yeah.
is like dubstep's the last thing I remember that sounded, not that I like it, but you can definitely tell that wasn't done before.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're talking about unique, completely unique types of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm still enjoying rock. I'm still enjoying different country
Yes,
or
man.
blues or
That-
whatever.
that
So
Nirv-
I'm sticking with the genres
That
that.
Nirvana lawsuit, man. That
That's
one
crazy,
dude.
isn't it?
Oh, that's
It
what
is.
weird.
Catch me up. What's the
No,
Nirvana
is that-
lawsuit?
that seems
The
fake.
baby. It's not fake.
Okay.
The baby? What
The
baby?
baby on the
Underwater
Nevermind
Baby?
album cover. The
Never-
Underwater
Yeah,
Baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Naked baby after the dollar.
That dude is suing Nirvana now. Not
What
like
for?
200 For
Child pornography.
Yeah.
that's
what
the
it is.
angle they're
Child
taking.
pornography.
Into it.
Oh, because he's
Child
got
was
his little
naked.
ding dong out.
But this dude has talked for several times about how he's enjoyed it in his life.
okay.
It's been his claim to fame, I'm
you know.
sure.
He's
Yeah,
probably
of
run
cour-
out of money,
like,
and
what
now
a-
he's like
yeah,
scraping.
You could.
Probably.
Yeah.
What a great conversation piece. I mean, everyone's going to enjoy if you bring
Yeah,
up. You
I'm
know,
the
that
kid from the Nirvana album.
That's me. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's really hurt your life, but
That's awesome. Wow, cool.
oh well.
Oh, wait,
now-
now
suing
he's
him?
suing.
What a weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, our
Definitely.
first question for Dora from Conway Dante says, favorite thing about your Tesla? You love your Tesla, and I
do.
love it too.
I really do
And
enjoy it.
I want to hear this.
Had one for a little over 3 years now, so I definitely know, at this point.
Pros and cons.
For sure. I mean, yeah, you have to charge it, but the speed, I'll always be a kid when I
Yes, he
push
giggles every
push the pedal. I just giggle. And I really
Yeah.
do like the autopilot, but not letting it completely drive. But I like turning it on if I'm on like a little longer trip because it's all those extra eyeballs looking around and you can just kind of like, respond to a text or
Yeah.
an email. I like also the simplicity of the interior. I like it just being that monitor and everything's there instead of this big cluttered fucking dash with buttons and levers
Oh,
and
it's
shit
sleek.
everywhere.
It's sleek.
It's just nice and simple. It's fun though. The speed's my favorite thing.
Don't eat a big dinner and then get in the car with Duralis.
No, because he really does hit the gas and he out loud laughs. That's what I mean. Like, afterwards,
They fun.
Okay.
You know what else I like about Tesla? The sense of humor. Like it's
the
not
company?
this uppity. Yeah, it's not an uppity vehicle. The fact that you've got whoopee cushions, fart noises in every seat by if you want, like it's clearly
there's
not
a sense of levity with
a
it. You're right.
highbrow
You're right.
car.
Right. where you could have a Mercedes-Benz, which is class.
Which they just have little squeak poots.
They do. They're building exactly.
Little fancy squeak poots.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Douglas-
a tiny boy toot.
Douglas asks, when will he finish his tattoo?
That's a great question. COVID messed it up.
Are you going to try to finish it? Or are you
Of
going
course,
to keep it?
like
ink?
I've
Just-
said
all right.
a long
I
time.
mean, the
that I'm-
outline itself doesn't look bad.
No, I know.
Yeah, you
it's
can
fine.
keep it the
Yeah,
way it
you
is
can
if
keep
you
it the way
want.
it is. It'd be like, yeah, it's a cool
I
tat.
could, but I don't want it. And this
Okay.
is going to be another like 20 hours of color,
Yeah.
which is going to hurt.
You want us to do it?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna. That's where I was leaning.
You could do. They have
That's
really.
a video.
Yeah.
We give Dora a tattoo.
My friend.
I've given people tattoos before.
Have you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
You little, I don't know if I should say
They're
it.
dead now, right?
On paper?
No, he's fine.
Paper, you lick it.
You did the India ink and the needle and the thread.
Who talked you into giving them a tattoo?
My friend from high school.
Okay, it makes sense. Hey, I want a tattoo.
All right, I can do it.
Will you give me a tattoo?
That's before YouTube. You just had to guess.
You draw pretty good.
It'll be done in the next year or two. I don't know. Some of our community actually have gone to the same guy I went to when they were in town for PLGX and stuff.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, gave him a little business.
All right.
Who's next? Who's next?
I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to go Neebs next.
All right.
Ooh,
See what they ask.
This is fun.
yeah.
We'll have to do this again.
We can, for sure.
Oh, we will.
And these come up quickly, so it's great. By the way, can I just say, we have the best community in the world.
It's true.
I feel like it was leaked a long time ago, but I might as well just, if people don't already know, we do have the best community in the world. Just the other day, raised what, over $37,000?
It's 38. I just looked yesterday.
Over $38,000 for Stand Up to Cancer. Holy shit.
Pretty damn good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Something to be
Oh,
proud
sorry to
of.
miss that stream.
Should start a fraternity, Sigma, Ligma.
Both.
Sigma Ligma Bofa.
Sigma Ligma thighs. Throw that on a shirt.
Yeah, there you go. It'll be relevant for a week.
I like Sigma Ligma Bofa better though.
Sigma Ligma
Bofa.
Sigma Ligma Bofa. Yep.
That's my alma tater.
Nobody wants to ask me anything. You're like, he don't know anything.
Nick's very selective with his.
People are like, move on to the next person.
Right.
Can I ask them something?
Ooh.
Oh,
I feel like I know the answer to this question. Emerald Duke has a question for Neebs, and this would be a tough one for me in a way. But chicken or steak?
Do I prefer chicken or steak?
Yeah.
I eat way more chicken than
Way
steak.
more chicken, I was going to
But
say.
what do you like the taste of better?
If I get a really good steak, a lot of times I order steak, I just feel like it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Chicken, I have a more consistent, good outcome.
It's hard to mess up chicken, is what you're saying?
I think so.
Yeah. Easy to mess up steak.
But I
though.
like both.
Yeah.
If I get a really good steak, yeah, I'm happy. More chicken. But I love fish.
They didn't ask about fish.
Why
yeah,
didn't
it
they ask
wasn't
about
on
fish?
there. It wasn't on there.
Chicken versus steak. Ain't no fish in this.
I'm gonna say chicken. If I was on an island with one meat, and it wasn't fish, chicken.
Healthier and more diverse,
so fish
kind of.
you prefer.
I think so.
It wasn't in there. Let's leave the fish
Yeah, I
out
don't
of this.
get
Okay,
Chicken
I
is a
know,
big
but I'm
fish.
just this is an
Just-
after.
Simon brings it right
note.
back in as
Well,
if fish was part
why
of
not?
it.
It's
Do you
over.
like
We're
fish
moving on to the
too?
next question. He loves fish. He loves it more than chicken.
like
This
both
is a
of them.
big
That
deal.
wasn't.
Big fucking deal. Every time you get catfish, now I know you're eating your favorite fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because you order catfish,
Catfish
every
is
week.
delicious.
God, I had stuffed salmon from
salmon?
Pilot House this last weekend.
Pilot House is
Yeah.
good.
Oh my God, that's
baby.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Aren't you fancy eating at the Pilot House?
Have you been inside? It's not that fancy.
No.
Really? That's not fancy for you?
No, it's
Well,
not
that's
that
No, when
fancy.
you walk in, it feels like they have such an odd entrance. It feels like a
It's
funeral
really
home.
weird. You're in a
It's
funeral
so
home.
strange. I'm like, where
Yeah.
the fuck? I do
Where
not
the
feel like
fuck
I'm at a
are we?
restaurant.
Yeah.
No, it's a weird, not fancy place,
Yeah.
right? It's an awkward place.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's-
I didn't realize who I was hanging out with.
Well, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you eat at Hardee's? Who's fancy?
And your next question, Neebs, this is a good one. Neebs, if you could travel anywhere tomorrow,
Ooh.
and in parentheses, money, COVID, etc., isn't a factor, where would you go?
Oh man, I want to go everywhere.
No, it's one.
God
Yeah,
damn
pick
it,
one
Neebs.
though.
Yeah.
Pick one though.
Narrow
You
it
could do
down.
that though.
It's a tough question.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
to
tough.
pick one.
Your answer is probably California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
If I wanted
You know,
a good
the one
chicken
in-
piccata,
The
yeah.
one in Atlanta.
Yeah, right. Well, Neebs,
So I'm gonna go with somewhere I've never been. You know, maybe somewhere like Japan, just somewhere where the culture is obviously different. If I had to go right now,
Right
choose
now.
right
Right
now,
now,
I'd
go.
say
Yep.
I'd say Japan tomorrow.
okay, there you go.
Yep. I probably would do
I
the
like
same
that answer.
thing.
'Cause
Good
Ja-
answer.
Japan seems incredibly interesting. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I guess it goes to me because we're sort of going in a
Do it.
circle
Do
here.
it.
Yeah.
V asks, I guess mine is for Thick or the group. What's the process for the music? Who writes the songs? Does everyone contribute? Most of the time, I write the music, I produce it, and you know there are times where I'll ask for input, and there's plenty of people who give input, and you know it's there. Sometimes Dora writes songs, documents he wrote.
Yeah. So what's your process, Thick? It's like, okay, I know. Well, I would say it's not a cover. So
Okay, yeah.
process
so
number one is like what? Lyrics.
concept, yeah. That's the concept. All right, lyrics. And what I'll actually do is sort of think of a popular band and do a song in the style of them, possibly.
Dua Lipa.
Huh? Dua
Lipa.
Lipa. Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. So like the most recent 7 Days to Die song, like the music for that was based off a band called Avenged Sevenfold. It was
Oh, okay, makes sense.
yeah. So,
So lyrics, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to do a song in the form of this band.
yeah,
Musically.
yeah.
That-
Or if
that's
I
my
hear a beat.
inspiration.
So there was a Weezer song that I heard the beat to it. I'm like,
I love
"Ooh,
Weezer.
that sounds good. And then I took the beat to that and made
So
the
you just
Minecraft.
steal shit all the time. You just stealing.
I'm inspired
kinda what
by
I'm
it.
hearing.
I'm
I hear you.
inspired by it.
Inspired.
But
Yes.
but then I made
I was
the
inspired to steal this.
I
I
made the
inspired
song,
this beer from the grocery store.
I inspired this Tesla that belongs to Duralius.
It was left
Where's
open.
my toe?
Yeah. No, but the Minecraft in Spanish is Minecraft. That was inspired by a Weezer song.
Okay.
At least the Weezer beat.
All right.
Weezer
and then
beats.
and then yeah, I'll come
Sounds
up
like a
with
cereal.
depending on Weezer beats sounds
Yeah.
like a cereal.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Have you
I'll
eaten your
just come
Weezer
up with lyrics based on my experiences in the game or our experiences in the game. And
That's how I came up with the lyrics for Wing It Dang Dang.
Wingy
Yeah.
dang dang.
Yeah. What a story
That's
that
like
is.
your native tongue.
Hey guys! There's something I've been wanting to say for a long, long time. And what better way to say it than with a song?
We should do another song like that. I've asked you. You're like, nah, that's enough.
Like,
and he's not wrong.
well, no, I wouldn't want a sequel to certain movies. Like, you just do that one movie's great on its
Really?
own. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You just leave it alone.
Huh. Okay.
It's been a long time. Leave it
Yeah.
alone. Don't do it.
When they announced the title to the fourth Matrix movie yesterday.
Oh, did they?
The Matrix Resurrections.
They've never used things like that.
No.
Okay.
God,
gonna-
talk about a
I'm
movie.
gonna
that
watch
didn't
it.
No, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but tell you, they shouldn't even made the third one. First
Well.
one was perfect.
Maybe the fourth one will be like blow your mind.
Man, I hope so.
Hey, look, Terminator 2 was great.
And you're gonna have to
You're
catch
not wrong.
up.
Terminator 2 was good.
Yeah, it's true. And then
Look, yeah, like good sequels can be done. I'm not saying that. Matrix 2 and 3 though, garbage. Not garbage, but just not as good as number one.
Piranha 2.
Better than the first one.
Again, James Cameron.
James
He
Cameron.
makes good sequels. Piranha 2, Terminator 2, Aliens. He's a sequel boy.
Dude, when the hell is
Avatar 2?
Yeah.
I think that's next Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
They've
coming.
been working on that for 30 years.
Now, I'm fascinated to see. I mean, I will always watch a movie like that just because of the technical side of it.
How do you even stay ahead
Right,
of the
yeah.
technical curve when you started it so long ago? Like,
With this one, apparently, they're shooting a lot of the movie underwater.
Okay.
And so now it's like, okay, we figured out how to do all this mocap stuff. Now we got to figure out how to do it underwater because cameras that detect the motion balls and everything, they see light completely differently underwater.
Yeah.
So you have to change almost everything about the process to
Jesus.
just God, try to imagine capturing all that shit.
and setting
in a
up craft
fucking tank.
service underwater. That's
My
not
God.
easy.
No, that's
But Cameron loves his underwater shit, man.
yeah. The Rice Krispies treats, oh God, I don't even want to think about it.
PB&Js are gross.
Yeah, right.
Not good. Chili Day's a mess.
Yeah, I'm almost more. Yeah. Oh God. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm almost more interested though in the behind the scenes of Avatar 2 than the actual movie
Oh, for
of
sure.
Avatar 2.
For sure.
Like, I can't wait for that. And yeah, behind the scenes with the chili just kind of floating by.
This looks like
I just picture this guy with a big tray of chili, and it's open, and he's just walking into the water, like, just a plug, bringing it down. Just can't get that out of my head.
Kevin wants everybody to work underwater. It's really tough.
they had to stop filming on Chili Day.
The chili cook drowned.
Too much chili in the shot.
Yes, exactly. There's always too much chili in the shot because the fucking
Head cook in the water.
shit's moving around.
The chili bucket.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
There's got to be a lot of fart stories, right?
Underwater? Yeah, maybe.
You're acting all day underwater. You're like, yeah, Dralis just couldn't quit farting today.
Just see a bubble
Especially
go.
on chili day.
On Chili Day is just a nightmare. Never again.
I had air in my shorts.
Yeah, the old hair short.
Right.
That was just air.
Or what's his face from Lord of the Rings, the main.
Frodo.
Yeah.
Frodo.
Apparently, like one of the first shots they did, I think it was his first day. He rolling down the hill or whatever. They were like with the other guy. Like, did you hear that too? Yeah. Oh, whatever. And they were
I'm
like
imagining he shit his
kind of like
pants, but-
wrestling. I forget what shot it was, but he let out a big old fart. Apparently, everybody was laughing. That's a way to start a film.
Is it like wrestling with Gollum or something?
Whatever they were doing. I don't
Andy
remember.
Serkis in his gray
Something.
suit,
I don't
just
remember.
farting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop it, Andy.
So, think you got another question?
Yeah, question for me from Drunken Buzzsaw. Thick44, don't have a gaming question, just wondering how you're doing. I'm doing great.
Oh,
Still.
Doing great.
Why?
You're looking great.
Yeah. Why? What's wrong? What's up?
something happened.
Man,
You
your
know something
scar
I
on your
know?
head's healing really nice.
It is.
Yeah,
And it's on this side, and you're backlit, but I don't see it at all.
I
almost.
actually saw a picture. Someone took a picture of me from the side because I can't see the side of my head.
Yeah.
But you can feel it pretty easily.
I can feel it.
Any
yeah.
numbness where they cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbness. And it's healing great.
You look you look and sound the same as always.
Yeah.
You look fit, you look healthy, you look energetic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you're still taking treatments.
Yeah, I'm more than halfway through chemo and radiation. And man, everybody that goes into that place, because when I go in every day at the same time, and they look terrible. And I'm like, I wish I could heal you
tell
right
them that.
now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could just reach out, not touch you, but like have a power that,
Oh, like
Yeah.
one of them TV preachers?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what you normally do.
You don't tell them they're nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
Well,
tell
I
them how
tell
they're
them
doing it
after.
wrong.
Hey, your cancer's gone, nobody. Now get out of my space.
still
I'm a
nobody.
big YouTuber. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Cancer's gone.
They just slam their IV bag on the floor and kick it.
Well, yeah.
You need
because
to do
they'd
that
be
better.
cured. No, but you think it'd be discouraging, like what the fuck am I doing here? Like,
Yeah.
but I like everybody that, like, the girls at the desk. It's Vonda and Diane, and I say good morning to them every day.
Little ditty
Huh?
about Vonda
Diane.
Diane.
Yeah, I go in sucking on a chili
They
dog.
suck on chili dogs.
And they have to say every time, stop bringing
Yeah.
food in here,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, pretty much.
Underwater chili dog.
Yeah, but everybody's great in there. Yeah, and I'm doing fine. So
There you have it.
yeah, that's the answer to your question,
Hell
Drunken
yeah.
Buzzsaw, and thank you for asking. And now
2 for the apps.
Appsro.
What?
2 for apps.
Y'all know everything about
Bofa.
Yeah, Bofa.
me. Both of the nuts.
Let's see.
We talked about the Spider-Man trailer outside of the podcast.
Dralis and I are
Well,
not,
yeah, like
not
most
looking
people's
forward to
reaction
it.
with you guys is like, ugh.
I still
What
haven't
a
seen
selfish
it.
You hadn't
prick.
seen it?
And I'm a trailer guy. Or at least I used to be.
Oh man, you need to watch it.
I know I do. So.
It feels like they're just going fuck it, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
Doesn't matter
whatever.
anymore.
Right.
Fuck it. Hey, Doctor Strange, will you fuck up the entire timeline for me? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Are you concerned people know who you are now, Peter? Shut the fuck up, you whiny
Maybe that wasn't
bitch.
supposed to be in the timeline. Maybe Doctor Strange is fixing the timeline.
So that's what so people
That's the
found
premise.
out. So people found out who he was.
Yeah. At the end of the last movie, at
They-
the end
they
of the last
found out.
movie, they found out Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
And that made everyone go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, this seems like this movie's
So
setting
his
up. that
day-to-day life
he
is
can't
like,
do anything.
oh,
You know, he goes to
no.
school, but he's got care. You know, he's annoyed by it.
So in the beginning of the movie, and potentially, or in this movie,
In this
Doctor
movie, he's annoyed
Strange-
by it. So he asked Doctor Strange to fix the timeline to where I guess he doesn't, like, no one knows who he is.
And we see that in the trailer,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
And people are reacting. I think it looks stupid as shit, too. I vote for Dora's opinion.
So selfish.
But I guess at the
this
end of the
little-
trailer, they're doing this whole multiverse thing. Like, okay, all these Spider-Man movies are kind of being jammed into one movie.
And that sounds really weird, too, because
Yeah.
if you didn't particularly like these other movies, now you're being reminded of somebody taking your money and you didn't enjoy it.
Right. Here's Jamie Foxx as Electro. Remember that piece of shit?
And you go, oh, no, I tried to forget.
Right. But yeah, the end of the trailer is Alfred Milana's Dr. Octopus from the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
like,
he's a French dude.
Alfred Milana.
Yeah, he
think
was
so.
he was a good villain.
I liked him. I
Oh
liked
yeah,
him a
no,
lot.
the original.
Yeah, he's a great
Dr. Ock.
actor.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not
gonna
French,
watch
but
it.
whatever he
I
is.
didn't love the trailer. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
it
see
looks
it. Of
silly.
course I'll see
It
it.
just looks silly.
I hope I like it.
I hope I like it too.
And I still haven't seen the one that was before that. So Homecoming.
Yeah,
so I
watch
saw
it. It's good.
behind.
Far From Home.
Yeah, I was about to say I think it's Far From Home.
All of them
Homecoming
are
was
home.
the first one. Far From Home,
The next one will be Home Alone.
and then this one.
Yeah.
This one, No Way Home.
Spider-Man at Home Alone.
I know. I would watch
That'd
that.
be
movie.
great.
I'd watch
Yeah.
too.
Where he like booby traps the entire
Yeah.
It's
Avengers
just all
facility.
webbed.
That was the
Everything's
last Rambo movie, and it was.
Yeah, I
didn't mind it.
watch it. Yeah,
It was fun.
I like that.
All right, for Appsro, this is from Drunken Buzzsaw again, but I thought it was a good question.
Okay.
Appsro, what has been your least favorite arc map?
Probably. Damn it! What's that underground one?
Aberration?
Aberration. Yeah, that was probably my least favorite. Right off
Yeah?
the top of my maybe Scorched Earth.
I
Because
like Scorched Earth.
Scorched Earth
This
was just
is-
a lot of desert. I
We
mean, it was-
we were so ready to get the fuck out of Scorched Earth.
Yeah. We were
there for a long
By the
time.
Yeah.
I guess that was
But I
it.
still liked it. My least favorite, not that you're asking me, was Extinction.
Mine was, Extinction as well.
Extinction for me too.
yeah, mine would be probably either Aberration or Extinction, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't even scratch the surface of Aberration.
That's
really.
true. We didn't go down there, but yeah, it was just so I don't know, dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. We do still have the server. We could fire it up at any time.
Well, we had an idea
We'd be
'cause
lost. Like, wait, what were we doing here?
if we decide to get another editor, we do another day in Aberration.
It's the
and,
training
and that's
series.
the training. Yeah.
That's how you cut your chops here at Neebs
You
Gaming.
gotta do an aberration. That's how Jack started.
Listen, you're not wrong.
Final question for Appsro.
Just waiting for one to come up that's directed directly to him.
Yeah, everybody knows everything about me.
Yeah,
They
you're an
already
open
know
book. Ooh, here we go.
What's this? What's this?
From Artsy Sabs says, ask bro, if you could do only one, animation or gaming.
Oh, okay. Wait, for videos or just that's
That's
it?
kind of how I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
for videos.
Okay, for videos, animation.
Yeah.
Like
You
yeah,
would
easy.
wait. When else would you do animation?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, just
day
for
to
fun.
day outside.
It's kind of how I
Just for
started
you?
anyways. It's like, I'm just making dumb cartoons.
Yeah. Okay.
So there you
But yeah, if I could only do one for videos, animation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just only one in general. For
Only
fun.
one. Oh man, I love games. I do love games. It'd be hard to give up. Gaming, but I
You're
think
on
I
a
would still
deserted
do.
island. What do you do? Make animations for yourself or play video games?
I guess animations would last long. I'd do animations.
Okay.
Yeah, I could. I would. Yeah, I'd just
makes
keep
no
myself.
sense.
I'd keep myself entertained.
You'd put them in a bottle.
You eventually get
Throw 'em
bored
out
of
to
the game. I don't know.
Creative.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone will see them.
The
like,
fun
yeah, I
part
can
about
keep my-
making
I can keep
something is
myself
sharing it with
entertained.
people.
Or playing it himself or looking at it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, making an animation's like playing a game anyway.
Okay,
And
nice.
it's like I got to keep myself entertained, so I bet I could do it through cartoons.
Man, if it's just me, I'm playing games.
Let's do this AMA more often then, huh?
Yeah.
And I like the real time thing going on.
Yeah.
Yes, this was a lot of fun.
Good idea. Thick.
Yeah,
Great
thanks.
idea.
Oh, and I think there's one more question from Danny on PC. Battlefield friends? ? And the answer is
Dig it